everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Thrillos Global Podcast. Today we'll be digging in the pre-game of Cukaricki versus Olympiakos. We'll be talking all news Olympiakos as well and the latest on transfers. But before we get to that, alongside me, co-host from Maverick Productions is Chris. Mate, how you going?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you? I thought I'd spice it up tonight. I've got a few of some Olympiakos heroes that are going to be behind me, like Ayub right now. So,
Ayubi?
Yep. So, a few heroes, and
There
I'm
you
I'm
go.
doing all right. I'm still contemplating when I'm going to wake up for the football because Abuel is also playing as well as Olympiakos, and there's also the Champions League draw. So there's lots of football on tomorrow night.
Lots
But
of
it's just
football. This
Yeah.
whole week has been lots of football, eh?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
And it's players like Ayubi that give you purpose in the morning. You wake up, you think, what is life? But you look at that futsa and you're like,
Yeah.
um, speaking of Ayubi, he's got 2 goals for Libya.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Didn't I tell you? I told you he was going to score.
Who did he score? Yeah, Cukaricki in the first game to get 2 goals.
And Fortuny scored too. I told you. They were both going to
Fortuny's with
score.
a banger of a goal. But we'll lightly dig into it. Just for everyone watching as well, Liam is on the way. He was with his dad plucking some chickens, so it's all right. Before we get into it, Chris, run us with Upper World. So tomorrow they have a game against Genk, the away leg.
Yeah, big game in Cyprus. If we lose, we don't have any European football, but Aris automatically through any Europe. Looks like they'll be playing in the Conference League, so that's still good for Cyprus. But it's been a while since we've been back in Europe, so it'd be good to have that back. And also this week was a 5-5 draw in Cyprus. I've never seen that scoreline in my life. I woke up and I thought it was a dream. And yes,
All
it was a
4 at
5-5.
halftime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's bananas. Can't believe that.
Yeah.
Insane.
And Panathinaikos lost this morning, and
We'll get into that. Real quick, Chris, is Upwell playing for Conference League?
Yeah.
And they're 2-0 down now.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can do it. We have.
Around?
I don't know if you know this, but I didn't even know this till like 2 weeks ago. But Abuel have Fet Fatzidis.
I did. Yeah, I know. They also
Did not know that. I was watching the highlights and I'm like to Baba, that's Fet Fatzidis. And he's like, yeah. I said like, oh, okay. Didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's a gun player, man. Part of me wish, he stayed at Olympiakos longer than he did, even in his return. He played pretty well for us.
Who else did you say we have?
You guys have Donis up front.
We do have Donis, yes.
Donis. How's he going? Is he all right?
Anastasios. Yeah, you know what? He's better than some of the other strikers that we have. So yeah, I think he's good.
He was one of the young Greek wonder kids back in the day. So
yeah, like Mitroglou.
Yeah, Mitroglou sort of paid off. Oh, kinda. He did well in Benfica, Olympiakos, and all right in Turkey. England was the killer move.
Yep.
Yeah. So big week for Greek and Cypriot football, to be honest.
Yeah, very big.
So Wednesday in Australia, Panathinaikos. Bruma, mate.
They had one.
You know where Panathinaikos are going, mait?
Yep. Putena.
Back to painting. They can't afford real painters. They're going to have to get free labor for their home DIYs. So that's all right. All jokes aside, for Greek football's sake, it would have been very good for Panathinaikos to qualify for Champions League. Moreover,
Europa League good too. We're going to have 3 Greek teams in there.
Is good.
3 Greek teams in there.
2 are confirmed, and if Olympiakos are not confirmed for Europa League, then
yeah. So I mean, 3. I don't remember the last time we've had 3 teams in Europe for a while. So I think that's very good for us.
And hopefully, bulk are victorious over Hearts as well. So we'll have four
Oh,
Greek teams in Europe.
will that make
Three.
it 4?
They'll make it 4. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I like Hearts. I've got some players that I know personally playing, so we'll see. But I also like
Yeah.
it's also good for Greek football for bulk. So
Yeah. And this morning, Royal Antwerp beat Ike in one
of
of
beating Greek teams, they beat us too, didn't they? A few years ago.
last season. Yeah, Europa League. They beat us in Belgium. I think we beat them in Greece. So
Yeah, okay. That's
yeah,
still
so it's their first Champions League. But Ike was some of the most woeful attacking football I've seen in a very long time. Not ideal for them.
I think this is
but
like
it's
the
all right.
first year I'm going to be following the Europa League and the Conference League more than the Champions League because there's only like one team I like that's in the Champions League, which is Dortmund. The rest, like, I don't like any of the other teams.
Oh, there are a few underdogs in Champions League this year that I'm keen on seeing. Union Berlin,
And Newcastle,
Newcastle's in there. Now that Royal Antwerp, I'm keen to see how they're going to go. Van Bommel, I
they'll
think
get
he's
Man City. They'll get Man City, and Haaland will score like 5 goals against them. That's what's going to happen.
probably, most likely.
Yeah.
But anyway, less on that. Let's touch up about Olympiakos earlier this week, real quick. So they had they had a league game. I think it was their second or first. I can't remember. Their second league game. 4-0 victory over Atromitos in dominating fashion.
Who scored? Did Ayub score?
Ayubi didn't score, but we had 2 goals from Chasuras.
Oh, that's good.
A goal from your boy Madi Kamara.
Oh, yeah.
And
What a man.
Kini right at the end. Quini or Kini, whatever his name is.
But Fortunis get any assists? Did he do anything? Surely.
He was, I think he did.
Surely he grabs an assist. It's Fortunis, mate.
It's your man crush. It's your bromance.
No, that's Virgil van Dijk. But
What a good house. So here we go. We had let me find the lineup. No, I don't think he did.
wow, that's very expected. Also, why does it say that you're going to message me to watch Barbie? I don't want to watch Barbie. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, anyone watching? If you want, Christos is ready.
I'm
single and
not
ready,
watching
mate.
I'm not watching Barbie again. I refuse. I'll watch Oppenheimer or any of the other movies that are out, but I'm not watching Barbie again. I refuse. I was pissed. I walked out of there outraged. It was terrible.
I want to ask why, but I don't want to know.
No.
But
This is
I think-
football.
I think
this
I
is a
know
football.
why.
This is a football podcast. This is not a politics podcast. Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
It's Christos walking out of Barbie right here.
Yeah, with my knife. That's Liam,
And-
man. This guy.
Liam's on the way. He's like I said, plucking the chickens. So yeah, 4-0 win over Atromitos.
Easy.
Chris Coleman is looking like he's in a bit of trouble there at Atromitos.
Who's that? That name rings a bell.
Chris Coleman is the dude that put Wales in the round of 8 in the Euros quite a few years back.
He's in Greece. What the heck?
Yeah, he's at Atromitos. He had a decent season last year, but
Why is the first Chris Coleman a murderer? The heck? Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know Chris Coleman. Yeah, his face is very. Yeah. I know who he is.
yeah.
He was at Atromitos. Wow.
He was at
He was at AL too.
Yeah,
Wow.
he didn't have a good managerial run after the whole Euro thing, but anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless, a lot came to fruition at this Atromitos game, and just the fluid football Olympiakos are attracting right now is unbelievable. The way they move the ball, they're so dynamic. They're so confident on the ball, and I've got to say at the start, we were pretty guilty of it. We weren't too keen, or at least I wasn't, on Retsos joining the squad, but my God, he's our best centre back right now.
Really?
He's our best centre back.
How did we line up, by the way? Because I didn't watch it. Sorry.
I
But I want to know how we lined up.
Against Atromitos was pretty similar to what we've been doing. Couple changes. So we started with Paskalakis from
Yeah.
right to left. Rodinei, Retsos, Andreas Doi, Quini. In the middle, we had Camara and Heze starting. Up front, we had Masuras, Scarpa, Fortunis, and Ayubi.
Is that a 4-2-4?
That's a 4-2-3-1 from what I can
Oh,
tell.
okay. I was gonna say 4-2-4. I don't see that very often. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. That So El Arabi that coming off the bench now, or
El Arabi did come off the bench.
wow,
In the
four
71st
from
minute.
Grace. They signed a Moroccan to replace a Moroccan. Like bit of nepotism.
Well,
going on here.
look, look, El Arabi has 1 year left. He's 37. Obviously, El
Is
Kabi's going to
Hassan
be the
gone?
favorite. Hassan's injured until mid-September, so he's still contracted. I
You wanna
might
talk
be
about-
wrong.
Glassy Rodriguez. Ahmed Hassan is also made of glass.
Look, Hassan's
He's
out
got
90
kofta.
minutes.
He's got kofta legs. That's what he's got.
Shish kebabs for legs.
Exactly. Yeah. Halal legs.
Halal legs. Oh my god.
Should make that the podcast episode. Kofta legs.
Moving on. What was I gonna say? Yeah, look,
Have a year left. That's what you're talking about.
Look, Hassan's our 90-minute merchant. He's like, when you're in trouble, you put him on.
Yeah, he's
he'll
like
score.
Cukaricki.
Yeah. Like, he's a grouse player, but he'll score a
Exactly.
goal.
He's literally Cukaricki. Exact same.
Masuras got a 9.1 in that game. Post stop, I say that bloke, but good on him. We got I think we have. Here we go. John Sabukas. Good evening from Melbourne, boys. Love the channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John Sabukas. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you watching from Melbourne. Probably one of Liam's mates, which is cool. But yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, John. Good on you, mate. We've got to be honest. El Kabi hasn't looked amazing. I need to say that, but I don't think he has had the right service yet. But those 2 goals, man, they were killer against Cukaricki. That's going to be hard to pronounce it.
We're going to Serbia now.
We're going to Serbia. It's going to be a tough game. One thing as well, Madi Camara. My God, what a turnaround for that fella. He's looked
killing it again.
He's the old Madi Camara. The Madi Camara we've all been crying for.
He needed a year with Mourinho to realize that he needs to come back to Olympiakos. That's what he needed.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest with you. Whether he actually wants to be there or not, I don't know. But the way he's playing speaks volumes. The one problem we have, not a problem, but what's his name? Huang in Boom has been, this is a bit old news, but he demanded he had his contract terminated. He wanted to be released. I think he was in talks with another club. I'm not too sure, and Olympiakos haven't taken that too kindly, mate.
Is that the good Korean or the bad one?
The good one. The bad one's long gone.
Oh, so Olympiakos haven't got rid of him yet.
Of who? Huang, the good one.
Yeah.
No, he's still under contract. Look, business side of things, if you come into a club, you sign a contract, you can't just chuck up a stink and demand to leave when you're under contract. You either leave when there's an offer there. That's what Ryabchuk did. He went behind the Olympiakos' back, talking to Spartak Moscow, and anyway, good riddance. But what sort of example is that going to set? If Olympiakos grant what Huang want, like any player that comes is just going to leave. Think he can leave whenever he wants.
Probably hang out with Marcelo too much and probably got influenced.
From that. Yeah, probably got used to the Radika and the drinking. Anyway, Masuras picking up some form there. I feel he's been desperate for that.
You'd love that. You'd love that. You're loathing in that.
I'm content with it.
I feel like this is the perfect time. There he is, mate. You're listening to us. Perfect time to have the man there.
Guy
There you go.
works out his jawline. Look at that.
There you go. Any
His
player
ears
you
are,
mentioned? Background.
his ears are channeling ESPN, mate. One of the more underwhelming players from even Atromitos, Carvalho, he's dropped in form. I think he's struggling to find some feet there, but Pep Biel's looking good. He's been unlucky with not being able to get on the score sheet, to be honest. He's couldn't, just wouldn't happen. Wouldn't happen. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Olympiakos, and we'll talk about it now. I was kind of hoping Liam would be back, but he's not, unfortunately, because, as you know. Anyway, Olympiakos heading to Serbia. We're taking on Cukaricki in the
Battle of
second
the
leg.
Orthodox. There we go.
Yeah. We're taking on Cukaricki in Serbia, second leg. We're 3-1 up. Chrisos, tell me what you're thinking.
I'm thinking. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm thinking that we can start playing that beautiful theme song for the Europa League at the Cukaricki, and I think we're going to progress. I don't think it's going to be a 3-1. I think maybe like a 1-0. Like we'll settle for 1 and just like chill and sit back. But I think we've got it in the bag. I mean, I've never heard of Cukaricki until Olympiakos grabbed them. To be honest, Red Star and Partizan are like the only relevant Serbian teams. So I've never heard of this team. So I think we're going to get it. And I'm going to say right now that Fortunis is going to score the goal. 100%.
I think we should make some odds. Like you're going to bet Fortunis will score and you're going to say it on every episode that we do.
Yeah, well, it's a good chance that he gets a goal or an assist. Okay? It's a good chance. Very good chance.
Look, Cukaricki I think that was the season where West Ham wanted Fortunis.
That's the class. That was when we had like Dominguez in our team. And
I think we beat Arsenal in London 3-2. That was our I think our first win there as well. It was pretty cool. We can't take Cukaricki too lightly, and I'll tell you why. This is the first point here. All right, look at that. The painters, mate.
I wonder if our ball was higher than both of them.
UEFA club ranking. Yeah, you can check it out.
That's pretty embarrassing, mate.
Well, look, we're just taking the piss here. Panathinaikos fans, don't get your butt hurt. All right. Anyway, we can't take it too lightly. I'll tell you why. They're unbeaten in 13 home games.
And they're also fifth on the table.
They're fifth. Yeah, they haven't started off well. They copped a 3-0 banging in the 2 weeks ago, I think. Regardless,
they have a Mavro on their team. They should be careful with him. Well, I'm serious. Gotta be careful. He looks good. 5'6" winger from Ghana.
Audacity, fucking editing right now. Can't be bothered. Vriadiatica, mate.
What do you want me to say? He's a Mavro.
Stop! Oh my God!
We have 1-2.
Anyway. Fucking hell. I forgot my joke. Liam, hurry up.
They're undefeated in 8 games at home. Is that right?
13.
13. Wow.
13. That's going to get form there.
That's going to get snapped tomorrow.
Telling you. Look, we were 3-0 up and they scored that one goal. If we went into this game 3-0, I would be like, okay, it's like done and dusted. But if Cukaricki get a goal early or goal first tomorrow, it changes things. But just in time. Fucking Liam, mate. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Chris, I'll tell you, mate.
How good is my background, mate?
Fortunis.
Yeah, you missed Ayubi. He made a stint.
Fair enough. How have you boys been? Good?
Yeah, good,
mate.
buddy. How are
Thanks
you?
for joining.
Yes, thank you. What are we up to?
Well, before I wish you joined 5 minutes earlier to block
Oh,
out
no,
what
what's
Chris just said. But
I didn't say it wasn't that. Come on, chill
don't
out.
just.
Liam, I
Anyway,
said that they
Liam.
have a Marlboro on their team, and he freaked out.
Anyway, Liam, we were just starting to talk about.
Listen, I'm going straight off.
Yeah. We were just talking about Cukaricki and Olympiakos, and I was just saying that they've been unbeaten in 13 games at home, and going into the game 3-0 is a bit different to 3-1. Now we have to just keep a
Yeah, we don't want to concede an early one. Exactly, it puts us under pressure. Yeah, because one goal, it's a risky scoreline.
Yeah, and I was just saying as well with Chris, how Olympiakos has picked up some hot form. They've been looking very dynamic. The football's been looking very fluid, very confident, and it's good to see as well. Like the younger players in the team are having a go, and they're actually coming out of their shell as well. So, and especially players like Masuras, especially Madi Kamara, they're picking up real hot form. Yeah. Real hot form. Their confidence is back. And Ayubi, he's a bit of a chaos, I'm not going to lie, but he's looking good.
He doesn't eat much.
And apparently Hassan...
Did you talk about the first leg with Cukaricki?
Yeah,
we said a little bit, but we could dig into it, Liam, if you like.
Well, yeah, I just think that... I don't know. I think we should have definitely put more past him. We're unlucky not to have put 3, 4, 5 past.
Didn't he score for AL just before?
Yeah, we definitely should have won by more, and that goal we could see at the end is obviously very annoying because it's probably the only proper chance that they had, and obviously it was a good cross and a good goal. But yeah, we really should have had this leg all like it's kind of already wrapped up, like the way we played versus how they played and their quality. I don't see them coming back. I don't see a way back, but you never know. It's football.
Yeah,
but man, it really should be 5-0. We should be sitting here like, we don't have to worry about this game. Let's play a few youngsters, try a few things out. But anyways,
yeah,
it is what it is.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. Then tomorrow, so Olympiakos again, 4 a.m. is a bit freaking gross. What are your predicted lineups? I want to know what you guys are thinking.
Liam, mate, you can go first. You can make up for the 15 minutes you weren't here.
Yeah, well, I think obviously the lineup will obviously be Paskalakis. I have a feeling Doi might play instead of Freire because Doi's been very impressive in the 2 Greek games. Freire, I didn't think was too good against Genk in the second leg. He made that mistake with the penalty. He made a few other mistakes. He made a few mistakes as well against Cukaricki the first leg. So I do have, and Doi's been playing very well. So I do have. I'm not guaranteed, but I think Doi might start. And from what he was saying after the game, the coach Martinez, I think he was very happy with Doi, and he's very impressed by him. So maybe he gives him a chance tomorrow and tries Doi. That's also I don't know.
Is that a ginger?
Yeah, it was. What a player, eh?
There's a beast.
I think he was going to keep Quinny at left back, even though we signed those 2 left backs. Have we spoke about the signings or not yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, we'll get into that. But with the 2 left back signings, I still think Quinny will play. And obviously, I think Rodinei's back after his suspension, so he'll play on the right side. Maybe Vrusai plays again, though, because he played pretty well in the first league. Who knows? The midfield will stay the same. Ibora, Kamara. And I actually see Hezet playing as well. So and then I think the attack will stay the same. I think obviously we'll have. Do you think Hezet will start, CJ? I think he pressed.
It'd be either him or Ibora. I think maybe Ibora for the
but who's your 3 midfielders then? Because I think the defense is like pretty agreed upon, but I think Kamara will obviously play. Hezet, I think will be, and I think we'll probably see Hezet and Ibora. Like Hezet, Ibora, Kamara as the midfield 3. Maybe Alexandropoulos, I'm not sure.
We could. I don't know. I don't think he'll have Hezet and Ibora at the same time. We might see Carvalho in there, but I don't know. I think he's close to sort of losing his spot. Scarpa started against Atromitos, so
he wasn't too good either.
No, Carvalho's dropped in form. But you're going to see Fortunis, Basuras, and
Yeah, that will probably stay the same.
Ayubi at the time. Who is that Graus, Chris?
Maybe BL starts. I
Mate,
don't know.
Victor Ibarbo, FIFA 14 icon, bro. Oh my goodness, guys! I just found out a player that used to play for Olympiakos plays for Abuel right now. His name is Ben. El Fadu Ben.
Yeah, he's shit, mate.
Well, he's not doing bad for us.
Jeez, that's a. Listen, I wouldn't put that up yet, CJ. Considering we're not fully qualified yet, might maybe put that after we qualify, just to be sure, because that comes up.
No, it's just a joke. Nah, it's over, mate. Don't worry. Echo Pinella as well, right here.
That's what I said.
Nick from Hellas Footy, let me know what suits the Kathismata better. I'll send them over. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see El Arabi start instead of Ayubi, if I'm honest with you.
Yep.
Far out, Chris. And Manike.
What a player! What a man!
Is it that he was a striker? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's another FIFA 14 legend.
Anyway, we'll get into the transfers, guys. I'll start off with the most obvious one. Usainu Ba has penned a deal with Istanbul Başakşehir.
Oh, is he gone? Bar's gone.
He's on loan with an option to buy.
Why?
So,
Stop going to bloody Turkey, man. Honestly.
Look, these are clean-outs that have to happen. But the more bit of a upsetting one is Bukhalakis has departed.
What?
He has signed. He's joined Hertha Berlin.
Oh, that's a good move.
In Germany, yeah.
That's a good move.
I'm actually not too sure if it's a loan or a sale. Let me just quickly look here.
I hope it's a loan. He's a great player, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can't find. I don't know.
Enjoy the best Olympiakos players ever play, mate. Here's another one.
I think he's sold.
That's not good.
How
much money? How much money did we get for him?
I can't find any information, unfortunately. Regardless, who else? Francisco Ortega, 24-year-old Argentinian left back.
Yes, we like Argentinians.
4.5 million.
Speaking of Argentinians, do you want to see the two greatest footballers to ever play football on the same field? You're about to see it.
I don't know if I want to.
Why? It's just Messi and Fortunis, mate. On the same field together because they're the GOATs.
There's only one GOAT, mate.
Fortunis.
No, it's this fella right here.
All right, next. Did we buy anyone else or sell anyone else? Do we bring back Oliver?
Ortega is our latest transfer. 4.5 million left back. Much needed position to be filled as well. Guinea's been doing amazing as well. So I mean, you can't, people gave Guinea, especially, brought a lot of slack because of their age. But what they brought to the table was just exactly what we needed, to be honest. So they're doing their jobs. It's good to get these transfers have been like young blokes, man. So it's good to see.
I'm very happy. This is a very exciting one because we bought him. I think he was one of our most expensive transfers in the past few years. Yeah. He's a young kid as well. How old is he? 21 or 20?
24.
Oh, 24. Okay.
But even
Heze's 21. Sorry, I got that confused. Heze's 21.
4 million for him.
Yeah, it's a very good signing. So he's someone I'm very excited about. And he looks like a bit of a long-term option as well, which is good. Something that we need at left back.
The Fortunis, I know Fortunis, the Simicas replacement.
Hopefully, let's see.
Yeah. It's just good to see that one transfer window, like we're actually bringing in talent and young people. So I'm sick of seeing these like 32-year-olds being signed and
Yeah,
Or like
they're
Marcelo.
just washed up. Yeah, that was a freaking nightmare. Especially Alex Atromitos. Like I'm still stoked we signed that kid.
yeah, he'll be good.
Yeah,
From
he'll be good as well.
Panathinaikos.
From Sporting. The thing is, I think if
Wasn't he at Panathinaikos before? Or they wanted him
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something?
before he was at Panathinaikos, but
That's
before
funny.
if we go ahead with the purchase of Alex Atromitos, we have the 1 million goes to Panathinaikos, which whatever, who cares? It is what it is.
Yeah.
That about wraps it up. So yeah, just the most recent one.
What about, have we spoke about Heze?
Is there no? I've just a little bit. I'm just saying how impressive he was against Atromitos. He's
21-year-old in the midfield as well. I think he's on a loan with option. Is that correct, or do we buy?
No,
that
I think we've bought him 4 million.
Oh,
We purchased him.
okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Beautiful.
So, he's impressed against Atromitos,
Well,
and
that's
he
you.
impressed off the bench as well against Cukaricki as well when he came off.
Exactly. Yeah.
And one more player that we haven't spoken about, which is a very interesting one from Nottingham, who played for Bayern back in the day, Omar Richards, the left back.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go with a bit of. Well, he's
American?
obviously on loan with option to buy as well. I think, and they're obviously going to go with that setup of Ortega and Richards on the left back and Rodinei Quini on the right back. So we've got options on both sides, which is good.
I might be wrong. I think Richards has come in with a bit of a knock, but he's in the club.
Yep.
But look, we have some depth and we have youth in the depth. We have quality and dynamic in the depth as well.
Right.
So I still feel we need like still one more striker. Other than that,
Bring back Mitroglou.
defense and the midfield is stacked.
There's still strong rumours, which we'll probably find out in the next week because the transfer market's obviously going to close. But I was reading rumours this morning, reports from the Greek newspapers that we're still looking at Jovic and keeping an eye on Luka Jovic from Fiorentina. And
wow, that's massive.
So let's just see what happens there.
Well, it'd be great to get him.
And if we get him, we've got a really complete squad. And I don't think we should expect too much this season. I think this squad maybe needs. Obviously, this year is a transition year, and then next year we can really expect good things in the future.
Yeah. This fucking kid, mate.
There's Fortunis in the background.
Anyway. Yeah, look. It's been. I feel like the club's just been turned around, and it's really refreshing to see youth in there again.
Yeah.
And there's actually a point to the transfers. Like the last 2 or 3 seasons,
panic buying. Panic buying.
Not even panic buying. Like just up your Nitheland that they just buy for no bloody reason whatsoever. But I think before the transfer windows, it's going to end soon. So we do have Ahmed Hassan as well. We can't forget about him.
Yeah, what a player.
Yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the transfers and the pre-game. We haven't dug into it much, but there's not much left to say. Let's dig into predictions. Liam, I know we spoke about who's going to start, but just run through it once again. Who you think will start?
Okay. Well, my predicted lineup is going to be. I think Doi's going to start. I have a feeling. I'm going to go Paskalakis, Doi, Retsos, Quini, Rodinei. Though Vrusai has a good chance of playing as well. I feel like Camara, Bruno Gaspar, Camara, Ibora. And I'm gonna say Heze starts. Then I'm gonna go El Kabi, Fortunis, Masudas.
All right, Chris.
And now that I think about it, we've got really good bench options. Alexandropoulos,
we do, man. We got depth, man. We got depth.
BL, Scarpa. It's good.
Hassan.
It's good. Fucking we got good bench options.
And what's your predicted lineup?
My lineup. Okay. Don't laugh at me because you always laugh at me when I do this. In goals. What's his name? Paskalakis? Him? He's going to be in goals. Centre backs. Cisse and Retsos. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? What's wrong with Cisse?
Yep. All right.
That new left back, not the one we just signed, the other one that was brought along with the coach. I don't know his name, but him.
Guinea.
Yeah, him, Guinea, like the country. Right back. I don't know. Guinea. Quinny. Oh, Quinny. Yep. Quinny. Okay. Right back. I don't know the right backs, but right back. No, a right back will start. In the midfield.
But who's right back?
I don't know the name.
Rodinei.
Yeah, Rodinei will start. There you go. Ibora will start. Bro, I've got a mind blank, honestly. But I'll tell you the front three. The front three will be Ayubi, Fortunis, and Masuras. Oh, Kamara in the middle as well with Ibora. Kamara and Ibora. And that's it, yeah. 4-2-3-1. And then the other four, there's gonna be another guy. And is Rodriguez back? Like, is he fit? Is
gone.
He left Olympiakos.
Pretty sure he's gone, yeah.
He's not really? A 10 anyways.
I was going to say, get him to start. Why not? No, I'm talking about the four. So the 4-2-3-1, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Ibora and Kamara are the two. And the three, you're going to have Masuras, Fortunis, and someone else. And then you're going to have Ayubi up front by himself.
Okay.
That's my lineup.
Ayubi up front by himself.
Yeah.
You know Cafu, yeah, Christos?
I do know Cafu. Yes.
The Olympiakos one, not the Cafu legend.
Yeah, not Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon Cafu, you reckon he's got a good chance of starting as well?
No. Is that a good answer?
What if we bring back Cukaricki for a 1-game loan and put him at camp?
He doesn't play for us anymore, bro. Come on.
Yeah, 1-game loan.
He plays for Rotterdam.
Who, Cafu?
Yeah, bro. He played 9 games. He played 9 games for Olympiakos. Sorry?
Chris, does Tsimikas play at all at Liverpool?
No. Sometimes. He
comes
on
the bench in one of the games.
Could ask.
Yeah, he does. Like sometimes, but
anyway,
can we just talk about Darwin Núñez? What a player!
What a player! I agree. I just got a Darwin Núñez jersey, mate. I agree.
Yeah. Don't talk about strikers unless you're talking about the best. Richarlison.
Ahmed Hassan. Oh.
No, the best strikers we've got him are Yubi.
Yeah, we do actually. Oh, BL will start. The BL will start as well. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. And CJ, let's hear your lineup.
Pasca, Rodinei, Possolene,
Ferreira Rocher.
Doi, Kini. I'm going to go with Madi Kamara and Ibora. Pepio in the middle. Masuras and Fortunis wide. And El Arabi up top.
And score prediction, lads?
Going 2-0.
I said 1-0, and I said 1-0, and Fortunis is going to score. That's what I said.
Goal scorers, CJ?
Pepio. I'll go Masuras.
Oh, CJ thinks Masuras is going to score.
Yeah, it will be like some
how the turns are tabled.
It'll be some absolute
like a
tapping goal. Yeah, like
a tapping. Yeah,
got something's going to happen in the box and he'll score. But yeah, that's what I think.
I'll go 3-0.
3-0, Liam. Scores.
Yubi, Masuras, Kamara.
Oh,
you're not gonna. Wow, not Fortunis, Liam. You don't think Fortunis is gonna score?
He might get like 2 assists in there, but yeah, they're the goal scorers.
3-0, bro.
I've seen the future.
They are undefeated in 13 home games. You're saying 3-0.
Mate, they're shit. What I saw from them the other day is just not convincing at all.
They've got a Mavro up top, bro. That can change the game.
It's not funny.
Tell him, Liam. Tell him.
Well, what do you want me to say? Like, he's a good player from Ghana. I did some research. He's a good player.
Then tell me what's his name, what's his previous clubs? Right now, since
he played in Turkey for a bit.
What's his name?
I
Is
forgot
that
his
your
name.
favorite holiday destination, Chris?
Turkey. I just said no. I didn't say anything else.
Okay.
Well, I told you, I'm keeping the politics out of it because I don't want to get cancelled.
Oh, fuck. Anyway.
Did we talk about the Atromitos game, by the way? Or did you mention
I touched up on it a little bit.
It looked very convincing.
4-0.
Yeah, I was saying how dynamic we're looking and the passings looking so fluid.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, but Atromitos they've made some shocking transfers. They got Nikos Vergos, who's an absolute bro. He's a Avromati up top. He's a mate. Thank God we got rid of that bloke. Far out.
Hey, speaking of Piraeus clubs, Ethnikos Piraeus just won in the Greek Cup against Kourasounas. So if you want some more Greek football, the Greek Cup just happened this morning. Alexandroupoli played as well. There you go.
The fucking testing pump.
What?
CJ should be. I mean, Chris should be the Alan McAnally of the Greek league. Like they go around the grounds and he says they can goal.
Tell me one player from Ethnikos Piraeus. I care.
I don't know. I'll tell you now.
The federation's watching you right now, and they want you. A goal just happened in the PAOK versus Pasianina match. Konstantinelios has just scored. I want you to commentate in Greek. They switch the channel to you, and you come on. I want you to commentate it for us.
Wait,
what are you
saying?
saying?
Say scored?
Konstantinelios.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to.
No, it's in Greek because no one listens to the Greek in.
Iathas Girias de Giri. PAOK έβαλαν γκολ 1-0 για τον PAOK. Who they versing? Άρης. Με την Πας Γιάννηνα, ο Κωνσταντινόπουλης έβαλε γκολ. I don't remember his name. Oh no, the Tumba, sorry. The Tumba. Είμαστε στο Tumba γήπεδο. Βάλαν γκολ PAOK. Ποδοσφαιρικός αθλητικός όμιλος Κωνσταντινούπολη.
Liam, read the news banner down the bottom. Look what Christos wanted me to put at the end.
I didn't.
I saw something about a date. Is he looking for a date?
Yeah, he's looking for a date to watch Barbie.
I didn't say that. You said that.
He did. He's like CJ.
No. I've seen it before. Oh, sorry. I've seen it before. And I told you my thoughts on it already. I'm not saying anything else because this is a football podcast, not a politics podcast.
I've got no comment.
Yeah, I think that about
it's a dangerous topic.
Yeah,
Christos and women is a dangerous topic. You just got to stay out of that.
I actually, gents, do we think that if Olympiakos, that one of the Greek teams will draw an English club in the Europa League draw?
Yeah, Liverpool.
I think Olympiakos could get Liverpool.
They can. We're in the second pot. We're in the second pot, and the other two, AEK and Panathinaikos, is in the fourth pot. Which
I told my dad,
none of them made
if Olympiakos get a Liverpool, I will go for the day to watch the game, and I will come home at Anfield. I will do it, 100%.
Right, so you confirmed that. I'll click that. You've confirmed that.
Imagine Fortuny scores a screamer at Anfield. I've witnessed history, bro. Oh, actually, another thing. My friends were at the first game at the Karaskakis. So,
yeah, I knew some people there as well.
They said it was.
We have a guest here who wants to join the podcast quickly.
Who's it?
Hey, come in.
Hi, boys.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Is that Andrea?
Mavro Productions.
Hey, Chris, don't repeat your comment to Andrea that you said earlier today.
About what? Which one?
About the striker of Cukaricki.
Cukaricki have a Mavro striker from Ghana who played in Turkey.
He just said this on the podcast.
Is that who we're versing?
Yeah, that's who we're versing.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Mavro.
What's it called? Hey, we're talking about Liverpool versus Olympiakos now. Who would you support if it was Liverpool versus Olympiakos in the Europa League? Who would you support, Chris?
What a crowd.
Me.
Mate.
I would support Olympiakos at home and Liverpool at home. That's a good answer. I think that's a
Get off our podcast, man. That's it.
I think that's a great answer, mate.
It's
Hold on, the player is Samuel Owusu. There you go. Samuel Owusu from Ghana.
Anyway,
Okay.
boys, I think that about wraps it up for tonight.
It was an interesting episode that I joined in on.
Played for Al Ahly. So there you go. That's cool.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. Go Olympiakos tomorrow. Hopefully, we're in the Europa League. See you next week for the podcast.
Shout out to Heidelberg United as well.
Just stop the stream.
Good
Shout
night,
out to
everyone.
Heidelberg.
Thank you.
Shout out to Heidelberg.